Good morning. I'm Scott Ford, Operations Officer with Division of Emergency Management. This is the Daily Situation Report for Friday, May 22nd, 2009.
The State Emergency Operations Center is activated to a Level 2 status due to a public health emergency issued by the Surgeon General of Florida for the H1N1 flu virus. There are one or more nuclear power plants that are operating at less than normal capacity. There are no major power outages to be reported. All airports and seaports are open and functioning normally. All major highways in the state are open or will be open within the next 12 hours. The Florida Department of Health is actively monitoring the situation involving the swine flu outbreak and is proactively responding to this event by enhancing their surveillance and monitoring efforts for the influenza across the state. There are no confirmed or suspected attacks on major computer networks in the state, and there are no known border security issues at this time. Now for a weather report.
Thank you, Scott. Unsettled weather conditions will continue across the state today. Abundant tropical moisture will continue to surge across the region between an area of low pressure in the central Gulf of Mexico and high pressure near the mid-Atlantic coast. This will result in the widespread coverage of showers and thunderstorms statewide, both today and tonight. Though the low-pressure system will slowly push north-northwest today and into the Mississippi coastline on Saturday, bands of storm activity rotating around the low will keep rain chances high across the state. There is some potential for storms to become strong or severe today, but gusty winds and heavy rainfall will continue to be the main threats in thunderstorms. An isolated brief tornado or waterspout will also be possible near the coast. Thunderstorms will be capable of producing large amounts of rainfall in a short period of time. The greatest chance for heavy rainfall will be across the North Florida Peninsula and Florida Panhandle today, but any rainfall occurring along the Florida East Coast could exacerbate current flooding conditions, and a flood watch remains in effect for much of northeast and east central Florida through tonight. An additional 1 to 2 inches of rain will be possible across much of the state today, but locally higher amounts of 4 to 5 inches will also be possible across North Florida. Breezy conditions will remain across the state today with sustained southeast winds of 10 to 20 miles an hour forecast, with gusts as high as 25 to 30 miles an hour possible. Gusts will be more frequent along the coast, and a lake wind advisory is in effect for coastal northeast Florida and counties along the St. Johns River. At the coast, these strong southeast winds will continue a moderate to high risk of rip currents at all Atlantic coast beaches today. In addition, large ocean swells will also continue to generate rough surf conditions capable of producing minor beach erosion during times of high tide. A high surf advisory remains in effect along the northeast and east central Florida coast north of Jupiter Inlet through this evening, and a coastal flood advisory also remains in effect along the Volusia County coast through this evening. Large waves and strong winds are also expected along the Panhandle coast today, where a high risk of rip currents is expected at most Florida Big Bend and Panhandle beaches. For drought conditions, the Keach-Barham Drought Index average for the state of Florida is down to 181 on a scale of 0 to 800 due to the abundant rainfall occurring over the past week. With a high chance of widespread rainfall forecast to continue this weekend, drought values statewide will likely continue to decrease.
With a threat for heavy rainfall today, the importance of road safety is critical today. Low-lying areas and roads could quickly become flooded. If you approach a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown. It only takes a few feet of water to sweep away a person or a small vehicle. Also, debris in the road underneath the water could cause significant property damage. If you cannot see the roadway underneath the water, play it safe and take another route. This decision could save your life.
That's all we have for today. This has been the Daily Situation Report for Friday, May 22nd, 2009. Thank you and have a good day.